CJ Stroud. Wow, what an amazing quarterback he is in the NFL. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about CJ Stroud having an incredible performance for the Houston Texans as he threw for 470 yards and 5 touchdowns. Not only that, but he led the Houston Texans to a victory as they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers by the score of 39-37, with the Houston Texans at 4-4. They now have an outside shot at the NFL playoffs this season. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. Is CJ Stroud the greatest rookie quarterback in NFL history? Although this seems overreactionary to say, absolutely. I believe that CJ Stroud is the greatest rookie quarterback to have ever stepped foot in an NFL field. Are you kidding me? What CJ Stroud is doing is absolutely not normal at all. CJ Stroud is looking like the second coming of Joe Burrow. The thing is, I expected CJ Stroud to be playing like this in year 2, but for him to already be playing like this as a rookie, wow, this dude is absolutely special. This dude has elite presence in the pocket. He can throw the intermediate passes really well. He's got a cannon for an arm. He has good accuracy. He can throw down the field as well. You can ask CJ Stroud to do just about anything, and CJ Stroud has all the answers for you. You need him to scramble for a first down, he'll do that for you. You need CJ Stroud to complete a 15-yard pattern in between the middle of the sticks, absolutely, he can do that. You need CJ Stroud to throw a deep ball, absolutely, he can go ahead and do that. That's how good CJ Stroud has been playing for the Houston Texans. I'm getting sick and tired of these people doubting CJ Stroud week in and week out just because he plays for the Houston Texans. And they think, oh, CJ Stroud, he must only be good because he's on a stacked team, or that he has weapons, or he is only good because they gave him good surroundings. I'm saying that's a bunch of bullshit that y'all just gave, because you know how many games the Houston Texans won the last 3 years before CJ Stroud was there? 11 games. That's how many games the Houston Texans won. Now, granted, they also did have a tie in there too, but my point is that the Houston Texans were massive losers prior to taking CJ Stroud with the number 2 overall pick. And here's the thing with CJ Stroud and the Texans as well. This man has looked better than Deshaun Watson ever looked for the Houston Texans. And we're talking about back when Deshaun Watson was actually a good quarterback in the NFL. And you look at what CJ Stroud's doing. You look at what he's been doing with the supporting cast, and you're saying, wow, he's doing this with Noah Brown, Dell, Dalton Schultz. I mean, my goodness, this is a horrible football team on paper. And CJ Stroud has managed to elevate this crew big time. He's also got Nico Collins in there as well. Nico Collins has never looked better than ever under CJ Stroud. I mean, CJ Stroud has elevated the entire offense of the Houston Texans. This dude is incredible. This dude is having a historic year. This man is throwing for all of those yards down the field. I mean, it is absolutely incredible to see. CJ Stroud has 14 passing touchdowns on the year, only 1 interception. Speaking of that 1 interception, that wasn't even really a true turnover, because when the ball was intercepted, the Saints defender fumbled the ball and the Houston Texans recovered it, so it wasn't even really a true interception. You want to talk about a guy that's been protecting the football? Bring me CJ Stroud. This dude is already thrown for 2,270 passing yards in just 8 games. This man is averaging almost 300 yards a game. Holy cow, this guy is special. And for him to deliver that 4th quarter comeback the way that he did against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you guys have to be impressed with that, because he got the ball back with very little time, and for him to drive down the field the way that he did, absolutely incredible. He gets the ball back with 46 seconds left. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what happened, because I want you guys to understand the difficulty of this. So CJ Stroud, he ends up throwing a pass to Dalton Schultz that gets about 14 yards. Okay, the Texans then spend a timeout. And then after that, CJ Stroud then throws another check down to Dalton Schultz for 6 yards. Okay, now the Houston Texans burn up their final timeout. Now it's 2nd and 4 at the Houston 45. There's 31 seconds left. Then CJ Stroud fires a strike to Noah Brown, 14-yard completion. Then CJ Stroud, he then runs up to the line of scrimmage, spikes the ball. And then on the next play, he throws a deep pattern to Dell. He gets it for 26 yards. That puts it at the Bucs 15. And then after that, CJ Stroud then threw a pass over the middle of the field into the end zone for Dell for the game winner, 15 yards. You guys just understood what I just said. If you guys just listened to what I just said on that game-winning drive, you guys just had to understand the difficulty of that game-winning drive. And for CJ Stroud to show that kind of poise as a rookie, you guys absolutely have to be proud of him for doing that. When we talk about rookie quarterbacks, typically we compare them to other rookie quarterbacks, not in the case of CJ Stroud, because we all know that CJ Stroud is better than Bryce Young, he's better than Anthony Richardson, and he's better than any rookie quarterback that you put up compared to CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is the greatest rookie quarterback to have ever played the game of football. He's better than Cam Newton his rookie year. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say that, even though I'm a Cam Newton fan, obviously CJ Stroud is a far better passer than Cam Newton as a rookie. And then, of course, he's better than Justin Herbert his rookie year. And I thought Justin Herbert was a beast his rookie year. But what CJ Stroud is doing in that situation on that roster, absolutely incredible. And he's better than all these rookie quarterbacks that were winning those games teams because they were all on good teams. CJ Stroud is doing this on a horrible franchise. I mean, do you guys really understand the difficulty of what CJ Stroud is doing? And for people to just say, oh yeah, who cares about CJ Stroud? Man, he makes me fall asleep. Oh my goodness. Can I fall asleep? Seriously, that's how these people talk about CJ Stroud all the time. I'm getting sick of it. And the reason why I keep covering CJ Stroud on this channel is to make sure that you guys understand exactly how good CJ Stroud is as a player. He's already got the Houston Texans at 4 wins, and we're at the midway point of the season. We still have a lot of football left to go. Now, do I think CJ Stroud is going to get the Texans to the playoffs? Heck no. But that's not because I don't think CJ Stroud is an amazing player. That's because the entire AFC is stacked, specifically the AFC North. I mean, you want to talk about elite teams in the AFC? Holy cow. We got a whole group of them. We got Kansas City, we got Miami, we got Jacksonville, we got the entire AFC North, got the Buffalo Bills. Before we even think about some of these surprise teams in the AFC, the Houston Texans, yes, they have an amazing quarterback in CJ Stroud, but they're not going to make the playoffs. But that shouldn't be a ding on CJ Stroud, because do you guys see the roster that CJ Stroud is working with? This dude has 4 offensive linemen on RR, but you know what? CJ Stroud says that doesn't matter because I'm going to elevate the play of my offensive linemen around me by getting rid of the ball quicker, by being able to step into the pocket and relying on your mobility a little bit. CJ Stroud is just special, man. I don't understand why people continue to doubt him week after week after week. Is it because CJ Stroud is so boring that it makes people fall asleep? I mean, that must be the only reason. And this is where I get mad at sports fans in general, because these sports fans, when you talk to them in today's society, they always talk about, oh, let's look at the biggest highlight reel play. Let's look at some guy juking some other guy at the quarterback position. Or let me launch it 65 yards down the field, throwing on the run. And CJ Stroud doesn't do those things. But you know what CJ Stroud is? An elite processor of the football. CJ Stroud knows how to distribute the ball to his playmakers. When I watch CJ Stroud play, this guy reminds me a lot of Joe Burrow. And I'm sure people in the Panthers organization are pretty pissed off right now with what they did with the Bryce Young situation, because there were people on that Panthers staff that wanted CJ Stroud. I know that for a fact. I've talked to people that are on the Panthers staff. They wanted CJ Stroud. Hell, Josh McCown, the quarterback's coach for the Carolina Panthers, said that CJ Stroud was the second coming of Joe Burrow. I don't know if that's going to convince you guys or not, but if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will, because obviously the quarterback coach was in love with CJ Stroud. I was in love with him pre-draft as well. This dude is a special player. I know I keep repeating that a lot, but I need to make sure I hammer that in y'all's throats, because I need to make sure y'all understand how great CJ Stroud has been. He's on pace to shatter the rookie record for most passing yards in a single season. If CJ Stroud can keep slinging touchdowns the way that he has, he'll break the record for most passing touchdowns while a rookie as well. But we'll see. We have a lot of football left to go. I don't think that this is going to be the last time we'll be talking about CJ Stroud this year. That's how good I think CJ Stroud is. I expect him to continue winning games for the Houston Texans. I know they kind of got a tough schedule the rest of the way, but shoot, they still got to play the Titans 2 more times. So let's see if CJ Stroud can go ahead and take advantage of that. When I predicted that the Houston Texans would win 6 games before the season started, a lot of y'all thought that I was being crazy. Well, now it doesn't look so crazy anymore, because the Houston Texans right now, this looks like this could be an 8 or 9 win team. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say that right now. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs because the AFC is absolutely stacked, but if CJ Stroud was in the NFC, he'd absolutely be making the playoffs. If you put CJ Stroud in the Carolina Panthers, I guarantee you the Carolina Panthers would have won at least 3 games this season. I'm not going to say they would have won more than that, because that is a bad team that the Carolina Panthers are, but ultimately CJ Stroud is a game changer at the quarterback position. He can elevate any roster at any given time. He's better than Cam Newton in his rookie year. He's better than Justin Herbert his rookie year. He's better than Baker Mayfield his rookie year. He's better than any rookie QB to have ever stepped on NFL field. CJ Stroud to me is the greatest rookie quarterback in NFL history. I don't even see how this could be a debate. I mean, this guy has shown extreme maturity at his position. He's been an elite leader. He has a cannon for an arm, and he just keeps putting up great stats. And most importantly, he's been winning games for a dysfunctional franchise. He's doing this with a rookie defensive-minded head coach as well. Which rookie quarterback does that? No one. CJ Stroud is absolutely special, and people need to start recognizing greatness. CJ Stroud has the potential to be one of the greatest quarterbacks in the National Football League if he can keep this up. I'm not going to say that he's obviously going to enter the GOAT discussion. That's crazy talk. But if CJ Stroud becomes a top 5 quarterback in the future, don't be surprised if that happens. That's how good CJ Stroud is. Houston Texans fans need to be fired up for this guy, because this guy is one of the greatest rookies that I've ever seen in my lifetime. He is obviously going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's not even a question to me. The question to me is he the greatest rookie quarterback of all time? I'm going to go ahead and say yes to that. So that is why CJ Stroud is clearly the greatest rookie quarterback in NFL history, as he has performed at a special level all season long. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I'm going to shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @Dustin Tran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @Dustin Tran and that Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter at Dustin Tran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below. Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.